The following is brought to you by the Shining Wizards Network, home to many great podcasts, including Neckbreaker, 2.5 Wrestlers, The Midnight Jury, Pro Wrestling 101, Turnbuckle Throwbacks, Apex Radio, and of course, The Shining Wizards. Available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Audio Boo, and at ShiningWizardsNetwork.com.
All women are down again.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It takes. Oh my God! That's it. Shooting star down.
My habits out of control. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. My heart's ready to go. Tell that reaper I paid that toll. I'm going in.
For over 2 years, Smash Wrestling has established itself as being the top wrestling promotion in Canada. The unique blend of homegrown talent mixed with some of the industry's hottest free agents provides fans around the world with quality matches you can't find anywhere else. These Smash Wrestling originals have grown and developed along with the promotion, most for the better, and then there's Alex Vega.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Alex Vega.
Vega debuted at Smash Wrestling alongside his longtime partner Brent Banks as part of the Steady Ballers. The duo instantly became fan favorites within the company with their high-flying, fast-paced offense. It seemed as if the sky was the limit. The fans loved the Steady Ballers, but as time went on, wins turned into losses and frustration began to grow. Brent Banks would eventually turn on Alex Vega, claiming he cared too much about what the fans thought and not enough about winning.
Man, how's he still standing after that? And how is he able to provide some offense after that? Oh, reverse hurricanrana! Followed up immediately by a stiff kick by Vega. These men are swinging for the fences. They're leaving it all in the middle of the ring. All of those moves are designed to incapacitate. Oh, moves out of the way, but Brent gets the kick and an enziguri there. Boy, this action is fast and furious, isn't it?
Stop for a second and just try to imagine the pain going through all four men's bodies, particularly their heads, after knees, feet, elbows keep colliding with jaws, skulls. They are going to be feeling this tomorrow if they can even get out of bed tomorrow.
The amount of action we've seen in the last 30 seconds in this match rivals any amount of action we've seen in all other matches combined. These four are working extremely hard right now in this ring.
Now Banks on sheer determination, ignoring the pain, but they're both going to keep delivering it. Stiff shots to the face, back and forth. Who's going to come out of this one, Arda?
Well, it looks like Sebastian Suave has his feet more firmly planted than Brent does, but I'll tell you what, Brent showing that he's got some resiliency right now, and these guys are just, look at this, just back and forth. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Our crowd is staring in disbelief at the number of stiff shots these men are taking.
Wow!
This is pure
Brent's with the advantage here now. Wait a second, the block by Suave. Another block there, ducks the kick. Wow. These two know each other so well, they can almost telegraph. 3 to 4 moves ahead! And a sliced bread there connects. And Vega off the top ropes into an elbow drop. Could this be it? He's got to make the cover quickly, though. Both of them. No! Alexander makes the save for his team.
I thought he was out. I did not think we would see Alexander again after that reverse hurricanrana hitting the top of his head. I thought he might have a neck injury, but here he is crawling, using all his strength and determination to stay on the offensive here.
The walking weapon.
Hammering, chopping, pounding away. Banks is in a lot of trouble hung up on these ropes.
Looking his most effective weapon there, the forearm. But dodging a bullet, proverbially, is Brent Banks. And he's looking Into a sliced bread. Oh, and the backcracker too. Wow. Look at that for a combination maneuver. Rolls over, hooks the leg. Wait a second. What's Silesia Sparks doing?
She's just concerned. This is what she's supposed to do.
Concerned about what?
I don't possibly. Did Alexander lose a contest? Maybe she did. I don't know. She needed to ask Corderis here. Oh, this is uncalled for.
Wait a second. Silesia Sparks wants to get involved in the match. I guess she's going to get involved in the match.
Not her pretty face, please.
Oh, wait a second here. Not exactly what she was hoping to happen here. Oh, no! And Sparks hits the canvas hard.
I am speechless. I said not the face.
And Vega almost being powered up over, and Josh Alexander ducks that kick. And oh man, did you see that? Talk about a walking weapon.
Swab up top.
Is this a package spiked pile driver? Wow. That's got to be it. Absolutely. And that is all.
Somebody check on Sparks, please. I'm begging you.
Somebody check on Sparks. Somebody check on Alex Vega.
He deserved it after that. Somebody check on Sparks.
What a fine effort by Brent B and Rocksteady Alex Vega, but in the end, the Overdogs reign supreme.
The frustration grew into a full-on feud between Banks and Vega that lasted the better part of a year. At first, fans couldn't stand the antics of Brent Banks and the lows he would stoop to in order to pick up his victories. The fans are behind Alex Vega so much, to the point where they voted Brent Banks as the 2013 most hated wrestler. They were desperate for Vega to put an end to Banks' underhanded win streak, but as time went on, that big win never came. The feud came to a head in February 2014 at Danger Zone, when Banks and Vega would meet one last time in Smash Wrestling's first ever ladder match. The winner would advance into the tournament to crown the first ever Smash Wrestling champion, while the loser would be forced to go back to the drawing board. Finally, Alex Vega will put an end to Brent Banks and eliminate him from his main event rise. Then, something unexpected happened. Brent Banks' music hit, and as he made his way to the ring, the fans blew the roof off of the 227 Lounge in Etobicoke, Ontario. It seemed that in the process of cheating his way to victory, the rise of Banks was in full motion, and the fans had bought in. Then Vega made his entrance to a chorus of boos, confusing the man who lived off of their approval. What happened? This was supposed to be their night. The grueling ladder match had took its toll on both men, but standing tall when all the dust had settled was Alex Vega. He had finally won the big one, but his victory was too late. He had won what he had to win, but lost what he had to have, his fans. By stipulation of winning that ladder match, Alex Vega had advanced to the Smash Wrestling Championship Tournament at Gold, but it was clear that he was distracted by the seemingly misguided jeers from his former fans.
Watanabe now. Going up top. Looking for a superplex. Vega holding on for his life.
Vega's holding on with everything he's got left in his tank.
This is sudden death at this point.
Down goes Watanabe. Up to the top goes Vega. You gotta wonder again, is this smart?
Oh, what an uppercut!
Oh man. He's got him. Off. Big suplex. Into the cover. This could be
That could be it.
To it. No.
Vega again. Refusing to lose, refusing to quit, getting that shoulder up one more time.
Watanabe cannot believe it. He just straight punched Vega right in the face coming off the top rope.
But every time Alex Vega gets that shoulder up off the mat, he's asking for more punishment. Watanabe has no problem giving it to him. Just stomping on the head now. Back a days ago, this is just toying with him.
Oh, big kick to the head.
And the Lion played with his suburb, but Alex Vega now with the opening he needed to, and almost stole one there.
Those insecurities can come out of nowhere from Alex Vega. He got one right in the temple of Watanabe. And now it's ending this ball game.
Watanabe definitely got his bell rung on that one.
Alex Vega's still favoring the leg. Watanabe, both men moving to the base.
you saw the way Alex Vega landed there, his leg buckled underneath his body.
How did he have the wherewithal to kick out of that shot?
What was that move?
Regal Plex driver.
Regal Plex driver. I've never seen it before, but I'll go with it. I'll trust your judgment there. You're the almanac.
They got a roll through, slap to the face.
Open hand palm strike.
Back to the top rope they go again. This time the rolls are reversed.
Now it's Vega looking for that superplex. No.
Could be super hurt for Rana.
Landed right on Watanabe wisely hanging on. And right, Alex Vega got dumped right on the top of his head.
Watanabe to the top rope. Diving clothesline.
A huge clothesline.
It could be on 1, 2,
and 3. That's it. Wow. Takaaki Watanabe. Doing all these fans a favor by the sounds of it. Eliminating Alex Vega and Brent. He has a 1-in-5 shot now of walking out tonight. The Smash Wrestling Champion. He will be in that final match. Takaaki Watanabe, in his debut, could walk out tonight as the first ever Smash Wrestling Champion.
He was eliminated in the tournament's opening round by Takaaki Watanabe and suddenly found himself on the outside of the title picture looking in, with no partner and now no fans. That same night, in a non-tournament match, Brent Banks put on a jaw-dropping performance against Sebastian Suave, which gained him instant attention from Smash Wrestling officials. And in just a few short weeks on SmashTV, he would receive a Smash Wrestling Championship opportunity against eventual tournament winner Matt Cross. Despite winning that latter match, Vega had seemingly been upstaged. Alex Vega would eventually get his chance at the Smash Wrestling Championship, but it wasn't the one-on-one chance he probably should have received as the winner of one of the biggest matches to date in the company. Instead, it came in the form of a triple threat match at rival schools between champion Matt Cross and once again, Brent Banks. The distractions from his old foe and his struggles with the fans eventually led to another loss, as Matt Cross would retain his title. With rival schools kicking off the summer, all three of those men in the main event had begun their road to Super Showdown 2.
People better get out of the way!
Whoa! The agility, the athleticism, put on display!
The cartwheel somersault plancha to the outside!
This is as good a wrestling as you will see anywhere.
The Smash Wrestling Champion standing tall among the Smash Wrestling faithful.
Brent Banks tossed back into the ring. Big mushroom sub there from Matt Cross. Standing moonsault. 1, 2, and no. Not yet. Banks barely able to get the shoulder up there. Just able to kick out. Vega, though, slithering back into the ring himself. Oh! What a punt! Oh!
Oh, he just dropped that cross on his head.
I don't know how Matt Cross got the shoulder after that.
Showing championship resiliency right there. Matt Cross not one.
It's exactly what it is.
To simply lie down.
Oh, what a jumping knee. That was right to the face. Sliced bread. Oh, he nailed it. He nailed it. He got him. 1, 2.
Jump. Oh.
How close was Brent Banks there?
I would say he's this close if you could see me.
So close to becoming the new champion. There's Brent Banks. Luckily for Matt Cross, Vega able to get the shoulder up. And then the jumping knee for Matt Cross. Hit him right in the beard. Oh, up and over
Cross to the outside.
But Vega
taking advantage of the opportunity.
Oh, now he's got Matt Cross side. Matt Cross reverses it though. 2. Vega again, just barely able to kick out.
Credit to Alex Vega. Hanging in there.
Credit all three of these men, James, for hanging in there. We are in the deeper rounds. The latter stages of this match.
Yep. And Brent Banks better hurry and pick himself up or he's going to be left out.
All three of their tanks have to be pretty darn close to empty. But they're still hitting each other with everything that they have left. As Vega and Cross go toe-to-toe. Banks wisely stopping that, but oh, he's going to steal it. But oh, hang on here. 1, 2. No. Oh, and here we go. Oh!
Super kick!
Super kick taking out Matt Cross. Banks has it set up. Vega reverses it. Enziguri.
Vega going for the
backpack stunner. I nailed it.
Oh, it's over.
He nailed it. But Banks rolling out of the ring. Unfortunate for Vega. Spear! 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 Matt Cross going up top. 19 times he's hit it. 19 times he's won. 1, 2, 3, got up!
Over! It's over! The champion stands tall!
Matt Cross, 20-0. And still, your Smash Wrestling champion.
What a night here at Smash Wrestling Rival Schools! I know I was gonna say that anyway, but I mean it!
What an unbelievable night this has been, ladies and gentlemen, here at Rival Schools. For James Key, I'm Scott Hunter. Good night, everybody. Matt Cross started on a path to defend his Smash Wrestling Championship against Chris Hero. Brent Banks kept rolling to a high-profile match against Rich Swann. Alex Vega, however, got lost in the shuffle. Despite being a Smash Wrestling original, management struggled to find a place for him, and at Smash-a-Palooza, for the first time ever, Alex Vega found himself off of the Smash Wrestling card. Vega would still make an appearance at the event, where he would finally break his silence in an emotional interview with Scott Hunter, where it was clear he had reached his breaking point. He began telling his story about always doing the right thing and claimed the fans should respect him and that he deserved more opportunities than he was getting. He referred to the Smash Wrestling fans as spoiled, stating,
I like to think of you guys as a little spoiled. From the bottom of my heart. Through your heart, Vega! I think all of you guys are ignorant pieces of shit.
As the interview went on, Alex Vega's anger grew, and he had lost his filter. With profanities used, Scott Hunter tried to regain control and keep the talk on point, but Vega responded with a violent shove, throwing Hunter across the ring where he would take over the mic. The interview worked for Vega as it got him back onto the card at Smash Wrestling's biggest show of the year, Super Showdown 2, in a 5-man #1 contender match for the Smash Wrestling Championship. Despite claiming he no longer cared what the fans thought of him, it became clear very early in the match that wasn't entirely true. Alex Vega had placed so much pressure on himself to take what he felt was owed to him that he would eventually crack under it. Not only did he fail to win that match, he was the man who got pinned. Frustrations once again boiled over after the match as Vega began lashing out at the fans. As he made his way around the ring, he found himself standing in front of the commentary table. Was it possible that the voices of Scott Hunter and Brad Myers were responsible for the fans turning their backs on him? It's a theory that seemingly crossed his mind as he began to destroy their equipment before bouncing Hunter's head off the wall, giving him a concussion. He then turned his attention to managing director James Key, the man in charge of the booking in Smash Wrestling. Months of frustration had flowed through Alex Vega, and a slap hurt all around the arena. It was a slap that would cost Vega dearly. James Key briefly left before returning with Vega's belongings, which he promptly threw out of the building. Alex Vega had been fired. From that moment on, the name Alex Vega was banned from Smash Wrestling. He had been blacklisted in the industry, with fans literally turning their backs on him during his matches. The story of Alex Vega, a poster boy for the phrase "nice guys finish last," was over. Or so we thought.
So we're back with another episode of Jimmy to Jimmy Ampersand with Jimmy and Jimmy.
Why don't we just J and J? Oh no, that's gimmick
infringement.
No, we can't.
Yeah, I can't do that. All right. A real hot topic in wrestling.
Plus, we're both taller. Anyways, and we're not cruiserweights.
Are we really? Because I've never met them.
No, we're not cruiserweights. So anyways,
I'm trying to be.
Joey, sorry, buddy.
I went to the Brampton gym the other day. There's
okay.
a lot of big dudes in the Brampton gym.
Yeah,
They're all in the juice.
I'll take your word for it.
But I was going to ask a lot of hot topic in wrestling today, especially with Kevin Steen debuting on NXT as Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, former El Generico. Everyone wants to know who the next guy is, whether it be from NXT to WWE or from unsigned to NXT, because that's kind of a hot topic too. So I don't know. We don't talk too much about it actually,
right?
But I'm kind of curious as to who you think might be the next guy both ways. Like, who do you think is going to come off the unsigned pool of talent into the WWE fold, and from NXT into the main roster?
Okay, from NXT to the main roster, there's a lot of guys. I mean, obviously, there's the obvious choices. Sami Zayn he's got that organic connection that Daniel Bryan kind of has on the main roster. It's just going to be interesting to see if he could translate that from Orlando, in that nice little arena that they have set up there, and when they finally move him up to the main roster, see if he can still have that organic connection. Sometimes it doesn't translate. It took Bray Wyatt a little while to get going when he came up, and sometimes you luck out, and sometimes you get guys like the Shield who connect right away. Obviously, Kevin Owens, former Kevin Steen, is a blue chipper. Other guys, there's quite a few guys I think down there that have a shot, but you also have to space them out, because if you bring up too many guys at once, they get lost in the shuffle. You need to bring up, periodically bring someone up and then focus on them and let them, have that connection with the audience and build that up before you start, mass bringing.
You don't want to divert people's attention. You
exactly.
want to kind of move it to one guy.
Right.
The interesting thing you brought up actually was that you said Sami Zayn's connection with the audience, and I find it funny because I always knew he had a connection with the audience. I've watched him for a few years, but I always thought when he got to NXT, his first couple promos were kind of awkward because he doesn't cut a promo. He just kind of speaks to whoever he's speaking with as if he was just having a conversation, and it's very different.
Yeah.
But it's really grown on me, and I actually kind of like it. So.
Well, different especially when you're cutting a promo, the more it sounds like you speaking as opposed to a character speaking, the better it sounds.
So no brothers?
It depends. If it works for you, brother.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in that.
This is where the power lies, by the way. If it works for you, it works for you. I mean, everybody can't be the same on the mic. You watch a guy like Paul Heyman. When you see Paul Heyman on the mic, you just go, this guy's just money. And little thing. He knows how to talk people into the building, as they say. You know what I mean? And then there's other guys who are going to have, find their way on the mic. The thing that's different now, especially in the WWE, which, and we've heard this before about the scripted promos, you're not giving guys an opportunity to succeed or fail on their own merits. You're handing them something to read, and then it's like reading lines, so to speak, and you're not finding your own character. You're finding the character they want you to be.
How prominent was that when you were there? Because that's an interesting comment. Because I think it seems like it's more prominent now.
Oh, definitely more prominent now. Back when I was there, it was basically, guys, you baptism by fire. You were given some bullet points. Obviously, you're feuding with somebody. Here's who you're talking about. Here's where we want to go with it. Go out there. We need 2 minutes. Right. And it was up to him to engage the audience and get them interested in what he's saying. Now it's a funny story though. We were doing a Saturday night's main event, and there was going to be an in-ring segment with Stone Cold Steve Austin and JBL. Mm-hmm. And it was a big drinking contest. They had a whole bunch of beer, on the table in the ring and stuff like that. And here comes this little sheepish guy from Creative who kind of walks up to JBL and Steve and hands him these papers. And what the hell's this? That's your promo special. What? Our promo? Oh, so they went through the lines. It was like 5 minutes of this, and the paper was flying. And it was like, how is somebody else able to write for Stone Cold Steve Austin? Because Steve Austin knows the character better than anybody. You know what I mean? So thought I'd throw that in there.
What about unsigned talents? Like,
there's I try to watch other companies. Like for example, not too long ago, Wrestle Kingdom. Thought it was a good show. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a different presentation.
We stayed up.
I like different.
We stayed up.
I didn't see it live. I had to watch it.
We watched it at 2 a.m. and we had a Facebook chat and we all talked from 2 a.m. to 6 in the morning.
Yeah, at this age, no staying up past midnight. But anyway, I watched it. I really enjoyed it because it's a different presentation and I like different. I like to watch different things, and I appreciate different styles, even though sometimes I may not agree with some of the stuff in the way they present things, in the storytelling aspect of a match. But that's another topic. But some of the guys that I've noticed, like especially from ROH, when I look at ROH, two guys that stand out to me from ROH are Mike Bennett and Adam Cole. Mm-hmm. Those two guys, for different reasons, not only because they're very talented, but also I think they fit a certain mold that the WWE is looking for. They have a certain look, a certain moveset in the ring. I hate using the word moveset because everybody uses that now.
Well, it's because they all play WWE 2K, whatever.
Oh, is that what it says on
It's
that?
called a moveset, yeah.
Okay, anyways. But
moveset 42.
But they're very talented in the ring, and they get it. They get the storytelling aspect of a match as well. It's not, 75 super kicks in the head or something and whatever.
Sorry, I'm laughing because I
had to.
Oh, it's not true. Sorry. Yeah. Well, maybe you'll feel better by next week.
No, it's a little tickle. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Hold on, I need some water. No, I just had to throw it out there.
Smash fans, this week on Smash of the Week, we see Watanabe given a low blow.
Watanabe!
Oh!
Again!
Low blow from Watanabe!
Ooh, right to Scott Hunters.
Well, I think it's pretty clear that Takaaki Watanabe has no respect for anyone.
Don't forget to follow us on YouTube and watch us every week.
Brett Strong, Lisa Vino, Alex DeWitt, Michael Beard Kostecki, Nadine Farron, and Jimmy Corderas. From Machino Music comes High Speed Flamingo.
You know what? It's kind of funny. What? You know, we were guests on a podcast, and Alan cut it.
We were guests on a podcast, and then we did a whole episode of Over Not Over that apparently
wasn't good enough.
Yeah, we're the ones who are producing this thing, but no.
Don't be surprised if you see Sebastian Suave versus Alan Taylor in a wrestling ring. I really hate British people. He doesn't do any justice to that Stephen Kill shirt. I feel like this is going to be just a negative episode of things that are not over. Him texting on his phone right now like we're not worth his time. Just like when we had the Smash baseball team, he just texts and try to upload Smash TV while the other team's waiting for the catcher to throw the ball back.
I think he was just looking at Pornhub.
You were at that game too, right?
Yeah, it was Pornhub.
Yeah. You know what? See, this guy's being stiff with us. Have you ever seen this
British, it's a Pornhub stiff.
This British bitch play baseball? I remember how his baseball skills. The man playing baseball.
Stiff bats.
Yeah.
Stiff throws.
If you're an Overdog fan,
stiff.
If you're a fan of decent human beings being respectful to their friends, you tweet at Hart Taylor and you call him a piece of shit.
Hashtag.
You know, because we're over and he's not over. Oh yeah. Is this finally worth airing, Alan?
Hashtag stiff.
No, and it's probably not going to air. So you know what? Because you know what? We're not PG anymore because he airs the stuff that has all the swearing.
Hashtag Prince Charles Long.
That's over.
I thought so.
Yeah, keep going. You know what? Remember you kept like riffing on all these funny names and modifying? Oh.
Hey Jimmy.
This is
what's not over?
What's that?
You owe me one of these.
You can have it.
This is what we call a receipt in the business, isn't it?
I've been saying like for 3 hours now.
But here's the thing.
Can you sit down? Because it's not going to air anyway, and I like you. Hold on. Can you switch sides with me? Sit down.
Do you want me to sit down?
You sit that side. I like Jimmy.
I put like an S group in there.
Now I feel bad. I don't want to take this now because.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
This is the stuff that John Green likes, the non-scripted stuff that you don't expect. Like, oh, Jimmy Corderas showed us. Surprise.
Really excited about this.
Yes, of course.
By the way, the thing.
I know you're going to side with him.
No, but the thing about you talked about Alan and his baseball skills.
Can you lean back? You're huge, and I'm like in the hidden.
You can bite it off.
It's not going to air. You know what? You know what?
None of this.
I'm going to get you Overdog gimmicks. You know, we're getting real here. We're a good tag team. But we don't have matching gimmicks. How long have I been asking for matching gimmicks? You know what? Next show, I'm going to have Overdogs gimmicks, and you're not going to have it. I'm just going to be like, why doesn't Greed have the custom Overdogs gimmicks that Suave has?
We're going to be real for a second.
I can't turn my back to you, sorry.
There was this one time where you said, hey man, let's get the gimmicks. I said, I'm sorry, I don't have the money right now. And then there was the other time when I said, hey,
you don't have the money?
Hey man, I got
all these Overdog shirts that are selling
money. I'm ready to go, and you're like, oh man, my baby.
Oh, it wasn't the baby. It was my side business. The side business no one knows about. I just lose money all the time.
Oh, poor.
That's why I can't give you gimmicks.
Real
bad investments.
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, I didn't know this thing has a best before date.
What?
Apparently it has a
Who
best
cares? You drink them within like a minute of purchase.
You know when it's best before? Best before it goes down the hatch.
Isn't it best after it goes down the hatch?
Jimmy,
to
stay on topic, what do you think about British people who are rude?
British people who are rude
and don't air your best stuff. And it's like you were in the WWE. What if like I'm sure there was a guy who had really good stuff that always got cut, and then they're like, hey, he sucks. Let's bury him. Let's use that content.
I'm sure it happened. I didn't.
It's happening here.
I don't know. Like I can't personally say that it specifically happened to this person or that person, but I know that there's always some good stuff that gets left on the cutting room floor. It looks like a top hat,
right?
Wait a minute. Let's just do it. Right?
Hey, everyone's got a top hat. Oh, there's a door for the.
Yeah, don't do that.
The belly has nowhere to go.
It's top hat. I like that. This is good.
I'm exposing my hairline.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Over Not Over.
It's not Aaron. Keep going.
I'm John Greed, sitting next to Top Hat Suave and Top Hat Corderas.
You know what's over? Top hats.
Yes, they
Top
are.
hats are over.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. The British wish they came up with it.
No, they just like everything else.
I hate him so much. I'm
they,
sorry.
They
I
take
don't mean
it
to
and
interrupt. I hate Alex so much.
you know, but they
so
take,
much.
But they're kind of like I would say like the Greeks in baklava.
I love baklava.
I do too, but people seem to think that it's a Greek origin. It's not. We just
know, baklava probably hates Alan Taylor.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So Jimmy,
yes,
what's happening?
Take the lead here.
What's happening?
Yeah,
what is it?
Talk about what's over or not over this week. Because it's not going to air.
Well, it's not going to air.
We're probably over our time. He hates that stuff. But I don't care.
How much time do you have?
It doesn't matter because it's not going to air.
Oh, okay.
Wow. We're here wasting his time. Since he wastes our time, we're not worthy of his time. This top hat he's probably going to hate. Someone else wears a top hat, it's going to be over.
That was my gift to you.
I'm sorry.
Throw it.
You can't swear.
Give that top hat back.
No, you can't be in every episode.
It's not here anymore.
Brad's never in any of these over not over segments. That's because he doesn't show up. It's okay, it's not going to air.
Oh, look at this. Look at this now. There he comes.
I have a slight issue.
Oh, because you're the boss.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're wasting a lot of time. Everybody's wasting time.
I thought you can't swear.
This guy swore like 100 times.
No, I didn't.
Well,
I just made fun of British people.
I did.
Poorly, in poor taste.
How many Somersby's does this man have?
6. Apple juice.
7.
It's fruit juice. It's hardly any alcohol.
This man has to drive home.
Is that like tuna? Maybe on.
You know.
Anyways, because we're over our time,
Are we doing this?
Jimmy.
You know what's over? Time.
Yeah.
Time is over.
So this time we're gonna close it off. Pat to your chest with your left.
What the hell?
And you slap twice at the same time like this. 1, 2, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Jimmy and swap over, not over.
Oh, I missed it.
What the hell just happened here?
Gonna air 5 years later when Alan Taylor gets fired.
He's really mad at you.
Can someone explain to me why this man is so angry?
It was a little
It was a little bit better. A little bit better, but try it one more time.
Smash Wrestling would reach new heights off the heels of Super Showdown 2, thanks to the overwhelming success of the show featuring the debut of the Young Bucks and the now 22-0 winning streak of champion Matt Cross. Cross took every opportunity to tell as many people as he could about the fastest rising promotion in Canadian history, and was proud to be the face of Smash Wrestling. His streak meant the world to him and became a phenomenon that no one could explain. Even his closest friends, Gregory Iron and Johnny Gargano, had failed to end it.
Look, we both know Matt better than anyone. We both know what he brings to the table.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is, but once he steps foot across Canadian soil, he's a different person. He's a different animal.
One by one, Matt Cross was taking out every challenger that stood in his way, and at Challenge Accepted, a night where anyone and everyone could issue a challenge, he had an opportunity to extend that streak to a milestone, 25-0. His challenger was Alex Shelley, a man who had held championship gold in virtually every promotion he ever stepped foot in, and a relative newcomer to the company. It was during this match that Alex Vega would make his return. We have seen Alex Shelley once before here in Smash Wrestling. Sitting in the crowd, masked as a fan all night, Vega waited for the perfect moment to make his presence felt. Unbeknownst to anyone but himself, once the boost started back in February, so too did Vega's plot.
He's going for the shooting star press! He's going for the...
Whoa, what the hell? The plot to rob Smash Wrestling of his innocence, the same way it robbed him of his. Alex Vega provided the distraction that allowed Alex Shelley to roll up Matt Cross and become the new Smash Wrestling champion. The fans and Matt Cross had all been cheated out of their beloved streak, as the presence of Vega distracted the fans in attendance so much that many of them didn't even notice the match had ended, denying them of the anticipated closure when and if the streak ever came to an end. When the mask was removed, revealing it was in fact Alex Vega who had screwed them, the Smash Wrestling fans began to revolt in a full-fledged riot, forcing Vega and Shelley to immediately leave the building with the championship. The events led to the former champion Matt Cross demanding that Alex Vega be reinstated to Smash Wrestling so he could get his hands on the man who cost him his title. His wish was granted, and the match between Vega and Cross was made for the usual suspects. Matt Cross came out with fists of fury, but Vega was able to weather the early storm and showed no signs of ring rust as he battled back against the Canadian Goldberg.
He's here tonight, and make no mistake about it, Brad, he's fighting for everyone here in attendance.
Good.
Every time he hits him, he's hitting him not just for himself, but he's hitting for me, he's hitting for you, he's hitting for James Key.
You know, Scott, we're supposed to be impartial in this job, but I hope Matt Cross just...
There's no way we can be impartial. Alex Vega goes against everything we stand for here. And in a sense, Brad, he's robbed this company of its innocence.
He has. This company was amazing. And now it's... The only thing I can think of when I think of Smash Wrestling is how he robbed the company of our championship.
The match seemed to tip back into the favor of Matt Cross until Biff Busick and Drew Gulak appeared, delivering Cross his second straight loss and aligning themselves with Alex Vega.
Oh, come on!
With the battle lines now drawn, only one question remains. What's next for Alex Vega and his newly formed alliance?
This is WWP Weekly Wrestling Podcast.
He referred to the Smash Wrestling fans as spoiled, stating, "Audio cue." Is that good?